Happy New Year, New Shiloh, and welcome to our first 2011 edition of your New Shiloh News. As we anticipate what God is going to do for us in the year of 2011, we take this time to reflect on the forward movement God allowed us to achieve in 2010. Our first step as a congregation was Operation Help for Haiti. New Shiloh pulled together to donate hundreds of bottles of water, along with several pounds of food and supplies, and ship them over to Haiti to assist our brothers and sisters who have been devastated by a recent earthquake. The following week, hundreds of members came up to Shiloh sporting their brand new theme shirts to celebrate the first family day of the year.
We also embarked on a 365-day journey of reading through the Bible.
In February, we paused to honor the past by remembering our former senior pastor during our 8th annual Reverend Arthur Jackson Jr. Day. The month of March was a time of spiritual fasting as we participated in our annual 21 Days Daniel Fast. The youth department also began to move forward by faith with the rebirth of Youth Church led by Minister Morris. As we entered the spring months of our journey, in April, we celebrated our 72nd church anniversary, and in May, we honored our graduating high school seniors, while the women's ministry sponsored a 500 and white prayer visual. We also celebrated our second family day of the year by sporting our Greek and grad attire. As we approached the summer months of our journey, Shiloh began to dress down and roll up our sleeves for our blood drive sponsored by our health ministry. Our men's ministry also held their first annual Iron Sharpeneth Irons conference, with 100 men coming out to strengthen one another. At the halfway point of our journey, who can forget the powerful time we had during our 2010 Spiritual Rejuvenation Revival with guest evangelist Reverend E. Dewey Smith Jr. August was a time of rest. However, we closed out the month by sporting our sports attire, joining in with the rest of Miami who was celebrating the landing of Miami Heat's Big Three. October was a powerful month for us. Not only did we honor the leader of our Moving Forward March, we also hosted a Comedy for a Cause show to raise funds for 3 local cancer organizations to assist them in their effort to aid those who have been diagnosed with cancer. We also honored our very own cancer survivors during our final Family Day worship service of the year. On last month, we concluded the year as always by putting smiles on hundreds of children's faces during the Christmas holiday season, sponsored by our Angel Tree Ministry. So as you can see, New Shiloh definitely made forward progress on last year. However, the journey is not over. 2011 promises to be bigger and better. That's why in 2011, we are still moving forward by faith. The progress continues. Philippians 1:6 says, being confident of this very thing, that he that has begun a good work in you shall perform it unto the day of Jesus Christ. Therefore, in 2011, we expect God to continue to perform miracles, breakthroughs, promotions, and favor for each and every one of us. So Shiloh, fasten up your shoes and let's prepare to move forward by faith. Attention all leaders. If you have not already done so, please make sure that you submit all events that you would like on this year's calendar to the administrative office as soon as possible. We have 2 outings this month. On Thursday, January 13th at 7:30 p.m., we're headed to the Mount Nebo Baptist Church for Pastor Keto March pre-installation service. The mass choir and mass ushers are asked to serve. The bus will leave sharply at 7 p.m. On Friday, January 28th at 7 p.m., we're headed to the Mount Sinai Baptist Church for the Ministers and Deacons Union. The mass choir and mass ushers are asked to serve. Attention all members, please remember that Pastor Powell is asking the entire congregation to give a special sacrificial offering of at least $211 above your tithe and usual offerings to celebrate the blessings of the Lord for 2011. If you want to move forward in your finances, make sure you join us each Tuesday for Bible study at 7 p.m.
And the only way you can get to where you want to be is to start out by knowing where you are, which brings me back to my study. Number one, where are you financially? Where are you? Where are you?
Well, that concludes this first 2011 edition of Your New Shiloh News. Until we meet again, be blessed and continue to move forward by faith.